Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For you guys that have been here, you already know what it is. For those who haven't, welcome. This is Somerville Serpents. I am Tyreek. Today's video, we're just going to jump right into it. We got a quick feeding video for you guys, followed up by part 2 of me trying to get struck by a ball python on purpose, trying to compare bites from hatchlings to subadults to adults. So at the end of this video, those clips will be posted in. So stay tuned for that. So right off the bat, we're going to start with our girl Athena. This girl has been off feed for about the last month and a half. She is now nesting in the back of the tub. So pretty sure she's not going to eat unless she reabsorbed on us, which we're hoping obviously didn't happen. But we still like to offer her food just in case. So right here, first up, we got Athena. Again, you can see her all coiled up, side laying, everything else. Look at her stomach's going crazy. I will be really upset if she eats this. I don't think she's going to, but are you thinking about it, girl? Oh my God, she might eat. I'll be devastated. I will be absolutely devastated. I know you want it. No, don't take it, please, girl. Please don't take it. Whoo, that was scary. Okay, so good. The eggs are still in there. They're cooking. So she's still refusing food. Like I said, it's been about a month and a half. So anyways, next up, we're going to go right to Isabella. You can see her right here. I know there's a little bit of condensation on the tub, but she is right at the front of her tub. So, matter of fact, you know what? It's feeding time. If I get bit like this, I'm not going to be happy, but maybe you guys will get your golden content. So, anyways, right here, Isabella. This is our queen bee girl. She's an absolute savage when it comes to eating. Oh my God. So, another one bites the dust with this girl. I don't know why. We've been pairing her since like December. No luck with this girl. But it is what it is. Next up, we're going to go to Shiva. This is our second girl that's off of food. She's been off food for about 3 weeks now. So we're going to give her a small rat too. See if she takes it. I highly doubt that she's going to also. But if she does, she does. This would be heartbreaking for me too. This is a super pastel het pied girl paired to a mahogany pied male. 50% of the clutch should be visual pieds. Everything in the clutch will be pastel. So worst case, we can get regular pastels or pastel pieds, pastel mahogany pieds, pastel mahogany het pieds. Everything's 100% het pied. That's not visual. Again, this girl too, she looks like she really wants to eat it. So I'm hoping that's a good sign for after they lay. Ken backed up. So this girl still got eggs cooking inside of her too. So I'm hoping 100% after they lay, they will go back onto food real quickly. I'm going to jump down here to Kane or Canelo or Candy or something. We're going to have to rename this snake. We recently found out, we're pretty sure that it's a female, sold to me as a male pied. But I've tried to pop it several times, was never able to produce any hemipenes. I've had other people pop it, and neither were they. There goes down another one. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I am going to just rotate this out of the way. Give it room to think. Okay. Next is our girl Calliope. I think she is going to be the next one to go off food. We caught her not only bowl wrapping, but also side laying earlier today. So I would not be surprised. Actually, I would be surprised. This girl's an absolute animal. But I would not be surprised if she decided not to eat for whatever reason. But as you can see, she's coming right towards the camera. Yep. I'm going to back her up a bit. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Over here. Come on. Come on, I need you back in the tub. Come on. Sitting perfectly still in ambush mode. Gonna hang out of our tub just like last time. Come on, girl. Over this way. Over this way. Over this way. Okay, I'm just gonna give it to her. As you can see, she's definitely gonna eat. Ooh, she missed it. That's a first for her. I've never seen her do that before. Yeah, she did hit it, but she didn't grab it, so. Refocusing in on it. Or maybe that was a defensive bite. Like I said, I did see her side laying earlier. So it is possible that that was just a defensive bite. Nope. Okay. So she was definitely hungry. Now, if this happens to you when you're feeding, just please try to be careful. But they're going to fight you back a little bit. All you do is unhook them from the side of their tub. Just place them. Now she's going to bulk up, so it might be hard to close this now. But actually, nope. Perfect squeeze right there. So her eggs are still cooking, still small enough to the fact that she'll still eat. So that's a good thing. He eats live. He eats live. He eats mice. Live mice. So down to Artemis. Artemis is our butter ultra male. Boy loves his food too. Just like that. Takes one down. Rhea eats live. So, okay, we're going to swing over. Feed the rest of the frozen stuff in here. And am I one short? Okay. So Celine, as you can see, she's outside of her hole. She's about to duck back in because she's very skittish. But it is dinner time, so she got nervous. Trying to run. And here she comes. She's coming back out. Realizes that it's dinner time. She loves hiding underneath this little rock and pulling her meals back in. I am going to try to coax her out a little bit for you guys, just so you can actually get the strike. Oh, and she missed. Tried from a little too far back. So we are going to lean in a little bit. And here she comes. Strike number 2. This is an odd day. 2 females today that struck at a rat and missed it. Again, another strike and miss, and I'm not moving whatsoever. Doing this right here. Now, this is another perfect example. As you guys saw, we have a queen bee in our collection. The queen bee is a pastel lesser spider. The spider is known for having the head wobble. People talk about its quality of life and them not being able to strike or function properly. When it comes to eating, I know there are some cases out there where spiders will get a little more excited and get a head wobble and stuff around feeding time. But as you just saw, our spider girl took her meal. First strike, no problem. We just had 2 other ball pythons that do not have spider in them. Missed several strikes in a row now. So, it's just, I don't know why people demonize spider so much. I know there are obviously those severe cases where there's corkscrewing and really bad wobbles on them, but they truly are capable of having a good quality life. And, and any other snake can strike and miss at any other time too, as you guys just saw. So we're just going to reheat this real quick. We're going to dump it back in one more time. I'm going to walk it across like it's alive. And there she goes. She took it without a second thought. So there goes that girl. Next up, we're going to go to Hades. Our clowns, 66% double hat hypo DG. Whoop. Dropped it. Now you don't want that. You don't want the substrate stuck to it. Irritate your snake's stomach. So you want to try, I know a lot of people use paper towels and stuff to dry off their rats. But here he comes. Just like that. He took his. Let him wrap that up and pull that in. And now we do have one more for today. Calypso. Hermes will get alive today. So, last for the frozen thawed, but certainly not least, this grumpy little girl here. Come on, mama. I just don't want you striking her in the water bowl. Huh. And there it is. Perfect strike right behind the head. We are going to move this water bowl a little bit. So that concludes the frozen thawed, and we will be right back to you guys with the live. All right, so obviously we're back. We moved on to the live. Oh, sorry, buddy. Now that's kind of a pain in the ass with live. They obviously will fight back. You have to be very careful feeding your animals live. You need to make sure you're watching out for them biting on your snakes. Hold on, excuse me. Just want to try to shake it free a little bit. Man, he's biting the shit out of these things. So I am gonna, come on. I don't want you running up my tongs when I let you go. Okay. Up and over. All right, this rat's going crazy. So we are gonna release it in there. Let Apollo hunt it down. Now, we do try to get the strikes for you guys on camera, but if we're not able to do that, we put the rat in there, we close the bin, make sure that it's secure, and we come back in 5 or 10 minutes and check to see if they ate, and if not, obviously we just check, make sure on the health of our snakes, make sure they're not being bitten alive or anything by the rat in there. So there goes Apollo. Okay, next up, we're gonna hit Thor. Now this is gonna be the same thing. This is just gonna be a dump in close. He never eats on camera. We know that very well by now. So it's a small, that's a small, that's a weaned, that's a weaned. So we're gonna take one of these smalls, dump it right in there. Now he's on edge. He's fleeing to the back of his thing. The rat's running right towards him. Probably gonna get bit. Oh, and just like that. Okay. So he wrapped it up. That is what we call the perfect strike. Now, I didn't think he was going to take it that quick. He literally has the head pinned down, the feet are tucked in, body folded in half. Literally the perfect strike. Don't have to worry about the rat biting on him. So we're going to just close this right up. Good strike. Now, this boy went off of food for a little bit during the breeding season. It's like he knows that he got the job done, that the girl he was being paired to was pregnant, because as soon as she started side laying and went off food and everything else, he just started slamming rats again. So we love to see that. Look at this one biting on the other one. What are you two doing? Freaking rats wrestling. Okay, so that's that. Hercules and Rhea. So next up, we're gonna go right down to Rhea. Come on, move it. Move it. Go, get out of here. All right, so Rhea's next. Now, usually, this girl has no issues eating. She is a savage. Take this rat. Just, you know what? I kind of want to, reposition this, but she's ready. I just don't want her to hit my tongs. And she didn't. And again, a perfect strike, as you see. Literally right behind the head. No way for the rat to bite her. Perfectly bundled up. The mouth is right there. Perfectly secure. Perfect strike from that girl. Good coil. As you see, the rat is already going limp. It's night time for him. Now we're just going to double check Thor real quick, just to make sure he's all set. All set. That rat is bundled up too. Nice and snug, like a bug in the rug. Apollo has not taken his rat yet. So last but not least, for this side, is going to be Hercules. Now this boy was, oh, he looks like he might be going into shed. I don't know if he's going to eat. All right, so we're just going to toss something in with him. Just to see if he eats. We're going to see if he takes that in a second. No. So, all right, we're going to close this up before the rat runs out. Tries to jump out of the damn tub. So we'll come back and check on that in a minute. So, anything here on this side that needs to eat? Over here is our boy Hermes. Osiris actually had a regurgitation the other day, so he will be skipping a meal today. He's going to have to go another week or so without being fed. We're going to toss this weaned in here with Hermes. I don't want to let it go and it come running up my damn tongues. I also don't want him biting my damn tongues. Oh, and now that was my fault. That's a very poor strike. So now this is what you do. Just grab the mouse right on the lip, right below the lip. Put your forceps in its mouth and just pull the head back. If I was not doing this right now, and as much as I hate doing it, we hate seeing live animals killed or being used as, you know, a food item, but it is the circle of life. So we just hold the mouth back. Just hold the mouth back, make sure the rat can't bite until it stops moving. And the nighttime. He's done. So no more fighting that rat. We don't have to worry about our boy getting bit. Isis and Osiris are on mice. Oh, we got one more in this rack for you guys. Sorry about that. Don't know if she's going to take it right away. But what we're going to do is, yep, this is just a little rat pup. This is a very small one. It's perfect size for this girl. This right here will not do damage to your snakes. It will not. It doesn't even have its eyes open, or barely has its eyes open. So it's not going to be doing any damage to your snakes. This is something that's safe to leave in for a little bit longer. But of course, you want to always come back and check on your animals, make sure that they ate or make sure that they're fine and safe. So we're just going to plop this right in. Let it sit in there. This girl will pick up its scent and eventually come out to eat it. So we're just going to let this hang out in there for a little while. We will come back and double check. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I appreciate you watching. Like I said, stay tuned for after this little segment and check out the footage from earlier of me trying to get bit again for the second time. And yeah, that's it. With that being said, peace, love, and blessings from my family to yours. Have a great night.